Hey guys, we're back. As promised, we're gonna work on prehab as well. So why do we do prehab? To improve your mobility, of course, and to make sure that small muscles are gonna get stronger. So when you do any kind of movements, also those little muscles are gonna be strong enough to prevent injuries. Now, we usually do it once per week here at WZ while the box is open. Now we're gonna give you 2 sessions per week. Every week will be one movement. So this week, following the previous program, we're going into handstand push-ups. So we're gonna work on all upper body movements, and then every week the movements will change. So the setup will be to have a small warm-up, then we're gonna activate your muscles a little bit more, and then after that we're gonna work on the technique for the movement. So for this week will be handstand push-ups. So as a warm-up, we're gonna do 4 rounds of 20 bare shoulder taps, followed by 20 push-up taps. So the first one, we're going on your hands. We're gonna bring the shoulders and hips in one line. We're gonna bring the knees forward. We're gonna keep them slightly away from the floor so you can keep your lower back flat. Then from here, on one hand, we're gonna stay, and with the opposite, we're gonna touch the opposite shoulders. We're gonna alternate, and we're gonna do that for 20 reps. Focus on keeping your shoulders activated instead of dropping them down. So nice position, hold tight, slow and controlled, 20 reps. After that, we're going into a push-up position. So from here, you can also keep your feet a little bit wider if you need it. Might be a little bit easier. Core engaged. From here, we're gonna do the same thing, but in a different position. Always shoulders activated, also for 20 reps. And you're gonna do 4 rounds. Okay guys, once you're warmed up, we're gonna activate specific muscles. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of 1 arm down facing dog, 10 reps, followed by 10 drag through, and then 3 wall walks. So the first position will be to go into a down facing dog, bringing the hands close to your feet. From here, one hand on the opposite shoulder, and then from here we try to go as forward as we can. We're gonna hold it a few seconds. We're gonna come back, do the same thing, opposite side, as forward as you can, and then you come back. So we're looking for shoulders stability and balance. Now, for the next movement, we need to be a little bit creative. So I'm sure everyone at home has a bag. Then from here, you're gonna fill it up with something heavy. You're gonna keep it next to you, always in a push-up position, as we did before if you need it, with the feet wider, shoulders activated. One hand stays on the floor. With the opposite hand, you're gonna grab your bag with the palm facing up, and you're gonna drag it to the opposite side. Then you're gonna switch side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're working on your scapulas, and we can make them stronger for the handstand push-ups. Once we're done, the last one, you can do it on the wall, of course. We're gonna do 3 wall walks. So you're going to your wall, facing the wall, starting with the feet as low as you can, maybe without shoes, so your roommates are not gonna complain about the dirty walls. From here, feet together, gonna bring them as high as you can. If you can, reach the wall with your nose, hold it a few seconds, and you slowly come back. Now, you don't have to go all the way up, so you go as far as you can, hold it a few seconds, and you're gonna repeat the same thing for 3 rounds. And now it's time for the actual handstand push-ups. So we're gonna work on 5 sets of 4 or 6 repetitions. It depends how heavy they're for you and challenging, of strict handstand push-ups or maybe pike push-ups on the box. So if you need the pike push-ups, we don't have a box maybe at home, but we have chairs. So we're gonna get one, and from here we're gonna bring our feet together on it. Hands can stay relatively far from the chair, or maybe a little bit closer if you need it. And then from here, we're gonna bring the forehead in front of our hands on the way down, keeping the elbows closed, and on the way up, we're gonna fully lock out bringing the head in between the arms. Slow and controlled. You do 4 to 6 reps. You're gonna rest 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then you keep going with your set. In case on the chair is too easy to do pike push-ups, we're gonna grab a sweater. We're gonna place it close to the wall so we can go into our strict handstand push-ups. Now, we're gonna kick on the wall with the hands 10-15 centimeters away from it, legs together, look forward. Then from here, keeping the elbows close, you bring the head slightly forward, touch the sweater, and then you're gonna fully press up, locking out. Now, in case you're thinking, oh wow, strict handstand push-ups are too heavy for me to do RX, that's okay. You can get a couple of books. You're gonna place them underneath your jumper. So from here, you can do the same thing with a sweater, and we're gonna make it a little bit easier. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna kick up, head on your sweater, and then you're gonna press fully up, locking out. Same thing with the reps, same thing with the sets. Get ready, next video we're going to keeping. For now, enjoy it and get stronger.